What is next for Jaron Ennis? What the dropping and stopping Uisma Lima in round one? What is next for him? We should go on to fight Abbas Barao, and we'll check out Jaron Ennis winning this fight. And this is going to be an easy fight for Jaron Ennis, since Jaron Ennis has way more skill, speed, power, and experience. Jaron Ennis is going to completely outclass Abbas. I can see Jaron Ennis landing some nasty combinations on Abbas and knocking him out. There's just no way Abbas beats Jaron Ennis. Now, another potential fight for Jaron Ennis is a fight against Vergil Ortiz, and which I got Jaron Ennis winning this fight, but it's going to be a close fight since both have a lot of skill, speed, and power. But Jaron Ennis has more skill, his boxing IQ is way higher, and his footwork is way better. I can see Jaron Ennis landing some great shots, outlanding Vergil Ortiz and taking it by decision. The only way Vergil Ortiz wins this fight is if he puts a ton of pressure on Jaron Ennis, outworks Jaron Ennis, and takes it by decision, which is very possible since Vergil Ortiz puts a ton of pressure on his opponents and his output is very high.
Now let's talk about what happened in this fight, because I predicted it. I knew Uisma Lima stood no chance. All he had to offer was power, but I knew that wasn't going to mean anything, because when talking about going skill for skill, he doesn't come close to Ennis, and we didn't even get to see anything from Uisma Lima, because I knew Jaron Ennis' skill and IQ was going to allow him to pick apart Lima, and that's exactly what we've seen. As in round one, Ennis started off fast and he looked sharp, and he managed to drop Uisma Lima twice in round one, and that's when he just put a lot of punishment on Lima, and the rest started the fight in round one. But anyways, now we need to see Jaron Ennis climb up in competition fast. I don't want to see him waiting around and wasting his potential, because he already waited too long being at 147 fighting guys who didn't help him grow his following and who gave him no credibility. I mean, Devin Haney roasted him saying they were set to fight, but at the end of the day, who's Jaron Ennis? And he's not wrong. Jaron Ennis deserves to be much bigger in terms of fame, because with the skills he possesses and with the type of performances he puts on, he should be much bigger, and people should be considering him as one of the best in boxing right now. So now that he left that dry division, he has all the big money fights at 154. So now we're going to see if he's going to take full advantage of this, or is he just going to waste his potential just like how he did at 147, which I want to see him staying active, fighting all the big and well-known names at 154, because I want to see him collect all the belts and become undisputed champion, as I believe if anybody wants to become undisputed champion and have the best resume in this division, it would be him, because of the skills that he possesses and no one else does.